Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to today's Wild Rift video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at Caitlyn. Now, I haven't done a lot of Caitlyn videos on this channel, haven't really played her too much, but in my opinion, she's still one of the best late game and one of the best solo queue champions to play, because she's very safe, she has a long attack range, and all her abilities as well allow her to stay back and stay safe. So it's really nice to try and pick her up if you haven't already. Now, looking at Caitlyn's build, you'll see that there's no Solari Charge Blade as well. This because with Caitlyn, you don't really spam abilities a lot like Xayah, like Lucian, like Vayne. And you mainly want to try and go for 100% crit chance. So every single auto attack that you do, even if you don't use an ability, will always crit. Now, obviously, first item, Infinity Edge, still a really, really strong item. Gives you a lot of AD, crit chance, and also allows your critical strikes to deal 230% damage instead of 200%, which is really nice. You have Static Shiv as well. Obviously, you got the Electric for the extra movement speed. You have the Energized stacks as well, which moving and attacking will generate energized attacks. And at maximum energized attacks, you get the Shiv Lightning, so you can spread the damage, which is always very helpful with Caitlyn, because you will be auto-attacking from range. You'll be auto-attacking a lot during team fights. So you want to get as much attack speed and as much crit rate as possible. Now, you can go for like BS Sword into Static Shiv and then build Infinity Edge after that. But I feel like with Caitlyn, because you're going to be playing safe anyway, you'll be auto-attacking a lot in the early game. So going for Infinity Edge as the first item, in my opinion, is the best bet. Boots, you got Gluttonous Greaves. You can go for other options as well, like defensive boots if you need them. I feel like Gluttonous Greaves is pretty good because obviously you're not building Bloodthirster until the last item, so it's going to be quite difficult early on to try and, you know, get that little bit of physical vamp. Obviously you get a little bit for Hunter Titan, but most of the time you don't really get a lot of physical vamp, so it's nice to get an extra bit of physical vamp. In terms of boost upgrades, Protobelt's really good to have another dash for Caitlyn. You can either dash away from champions or towards them. Stasis is really good against assassins. Or you got things like Quicksilver as well, but most of the time you don't really build that, which is all well and good. Next item, Rapid Fire Cannon, another energized item. Now, obviously, if you don't know, these energized items now stack, so the bonus damage, the 50 to 120, they now stack on top of each other. Before, it would only proc one of them, and that's it, but now they stack on top of each other, so it actually works really, really well. The only item I wouldn't really build is Storm Razor, because the item is just complete garbage, unfortunately. But Rapid Fire Cannon, more crit, more attack speed, more movement speed, which works really, really well with Caitlyn. And with this, the Sharpshooter, obviously the energized attacks as well, generate 25% faster, which is really, really nice. You gain an extra attack range, and also you get the bonus magic damage as well. But the main important thing is the extra attack range. Now, Caitlyn already has crazy attack range, so adding extra attack range on top of that as well, you can auto-attack from really, really far away, and it's quite obnoxious to try and deal with, to be honest. And what makes Caitlyn so annoying is that she can auto-attack from range and do a lot of damage. On to the next item, Mortal Reminder. At this point of the game, obviously there's going to be enemies that are going to be building a lot of armor, because you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. So making sure you at least have one armor penetration item is really, really important. Serrated Grudge doesn't really do anything for Caitlyn. Damage and active abilities and power attacks slow enemies. You don't really do that much often. You have traps which stun everywhere anyway. You have a net which is mainly used for escaping. You have an ultimate which is mainly used for execute. So the only real ability that Grudge would really work on is your first ability, but most of the time you don't really need it anyway. So Mortal Reminder is just a better option. Obviously you apply Grievous Wounds as well, which is really, really nice. And yeah, overall just a great item. And then for last item, Bloodthirster, this will give you a 100% crit chance. You can go for another defensive item like Guardian Angel if you want to, or Wit's End maybe if you want to as well. But in my opinion, you don't really need a defensive item for Caitlyn, because you should be playing back. You should be playing passive, and you should be using your traps to your advantage as well. So with that in mind, Bloodthirster gives you more attack damage and more crit rate. So when you do finish Bloodthirster, you will get 100% crit rate. That means every single auto attack will be doing a crazy amount of damage, and it's actually crazy how much damage you can do in a late game with Caitlyn. Obviously, you get the extra physical vamp as well from Bloodthirster, which is really nice. The physical vamp also overheals you as well when you're maximum health, giving you a shield, which also works well with assassins. And yeah, overall, that is the build. As mentioned, no Solari Charge Blade. You just want to build as much crit as possible. Try and go for the 100% crit chance if you can. You can swap the Bloodthirster and the Mortal Reminder around if you want to try and get 100% crit chance before that. I wouldn't really recommend it, because, like I said, at that point of the game, most of the time, enemies will be building armor. If they don't, then you can maybe go for Bloodthirster as a fourth item. But again, that's completely up to you. Looking at the runes, nothing really changed for runes. You know, it's all the same with all the AD carries. Conquest still the best rune. I really hope they add more runes that really help Caitlyn and other champions like Lethal Tempo, Pressy Attack. Hopefully they add them in 2022, but we'll have to wait and find out about that one. Hunter Vampirism gives you the extra physical vamp early on. It gives you extra AD and physical vamp per unique takedown. And the same with Hunter Titan. Maximum health in every unique takedown. Grants you maximum health and tenacity. Then you also have Sweet Tooth as well, which helps you a lot, especially in lane phase. Excuse me, in the lane phase, because with Caitlyn, you'll be trading a lot, you will be poking enemies out a lot, so sometimes you might take a little bit of damage, but most of the time in the early game, you do win out on the trades because your auto attack range is above anyone else in the game, so it's quite nice. And then for spells, you have Flash and Barrier. You can use Heal if you want to as well, depending on what your support takes. But that's pretty much everything with Caitlyn. As mentioned, you know, she's one of the best solo queue AD carries to play. She can play very passive. She can self-pill for herself as well. Kind of similar to Lucian, but he doesn't need to, Caitlyn doesn't need to dash in and dash forward. She can just stay as far back as possible and auto-attack and use her abilities. Like I said, overall one of the best champions to play. So make sure you add her to your champion pool. Make sure you enjoy the gameplay as well. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace.
Time for a shakedown.
Minions have spawned.
I have the tools for the job.
Will they add Dragon Map changes? Probably not. I doubt it, to be honest.
I love a good chase. Want to see a hat trick? Let's investigate.
Man, but Pantheon support does nothing. Like, why do I have a Pantheon support? It's legit doing nothing to help me.
First blood. Enemy
It's fine. Top side of the map's smurfing.
Let's investigate.
top turret is under attack. Ally slain.
Headshot. Want to see a hat trick? Upgrade down.
Top turret is under attack. Enemy slain.
Don't be caught flat.
Wait, why do I recognize this song? Maybe I do actually recognize this song. Ah, Pantheon, man. Am I playing against keys? Like, hello? This guy's this Giga Smurf. Ah, it's way screwed, actually.
I have the tools.
Nice ward, Stuart. Good job.
Enemy slain.
Caught flat footing.
Very nice ward by Mr. Stew there. I love when she misses CS or doesn't get a kill and blames support. It's my favorite part of the day. Fuck you, brother. I'm not blaming the support. I'm saying that Pantheon support is not good. It's not very strong. Copium. Oh, pool pie, Caitlyn. Baby, let's go. Now we're talking, chat.
Top turret is under attack.
Being under the gun.
Top turret is under attack.
I love a good chase.
Top turret is under attack. First turret destroyed. Your team has slain the dragon.
Nice heal. Okay, okay.
Being under the gun. Don't be caught flat-footed.
Slain. Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
That doesn't look too good.
Down. The enemy team has slain the Rift Herald.
Want to see a hat trick? You've only done it below.
Bottom turret is under attack.
I love a good chase.
Ally slain.
I don't know why he's doing that for. There's no need to dive there.
Is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Enemy slain.
Nice.
Turret is under attack.
Don't mind me just auto-attacking.
Turret lost. Middle turret is under attack. Enemy turret destroyed.
So little time. I have the tools.
Enemy slain.
Okay, man. That's so unlucky. I thought the E hit. If I just flashed after he hit his E, I would have been fine. That's really unlucky.
Turret lost.
That's really, really unlucky. I think I pushed up a little bit too far there. I think I pushed up a little bit too far. I don't know. I don't know if he had flash though. Like if I let the E land, and if I flash afterwards, so Wukong doesn't chase after me, I think I would have been fine.
Wanna see a hat trick?
The dragon. Ally slain.
I guess it's just GG.
You have slain an enemy.
I don't really do enough damage yet. That's the problem.
Boom.
That's the problem right now. I don't really do enough damage. I need Mortal Reminder. Actually, no. Malphite's going 4 AP. I should be fine.
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
I should be fine, actually.
The enemy team has slain the Rift Herald. Enemy killing spree.
I have the tools for the
We have K1 late, Caitlyn late game, but I know teams aren't really doing too well, to be honest. Kind of looking a bit doomed right now.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I don't know why Pantheon's following me all the time as well.
wanna see a hat trick?
I really don't know. Like, Pantheon doesn't need to be with me the whole time. I think if Pantheon roams, it might be okay.
Me? Miss? No. Headshot.
Enemy slain.
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot. Who made that guy?
I tried to get at least an assist there, but it didn't really work. I could have got an assist there. It would have actually been pretty good. I mean, we have scale, Kale scaling. We win. Wait.
I am not a chase.
Ally slain.
I don't know what hard engage your mid lane for.
Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
Oh no. I don't know what I could do this game.
I have the tools for the job.
Can you trap Shelly with Caitlyn's W? No, you can't. You cannot. What's up, Limmy? How's it going?
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
I have the tools for the job. Me?
Enemy slain. Enemy slain. Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost. Enemy rampage. You have slain an enemy.
Nice try, buddy.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy is unstoppable.
My Q missed there. Of course, Akali went invisible. When I tapped my Q, it went towards the minions instead. It was kind of sad. It was actually really, really sad. I think I would have been fine.
Me? Miss?
Wait, if what was true, Docker?
I have the tools for the job.
You are on a killing spree. Enemy double kill. Enemy is unstoppable.
No.
They can't do Baron, it's fine. They can't do Baron.
Right. Let's investigate.
They can't do Baron. I mean, it's not really much more I can do. I don't know. Like, I'm actually, like, keeping my distance and actually playing this game pretty damn well.
Unlucky. They both dive onto me. They should be able to kill 2 here, though. Yeah, 2 for me. That's fine. This is fine. They used 2 ultis for me. They actually just used 2 ultis for me. Both Akali and Malphite both flashed on top of me because they knew how strong I was. And they both died for it. Oh, God, Wukong's alive. They need to just quickly. Oh, no, this is actually not good. They need to kill Wukong. Okay, now they can do it. Nice! Good job, team! You see how they all dived onto me there? I used my net and also Proto Belt to go, like, really, really far in the back line. It was really, really nice, actually. The Proto Belt's actually saved me a lot this game. Really, really nice.
Not by a long shot.
I hate the tears on the crown. Oh, I hate that song. Oh, I feel like a talking to me when it comes on. Why is Yasuo there? I misclicked. This Yasuo is fucking insane! Who is this guy? What? He survives? How does he survive that? On the pain of yesterday, walking down the ways, forgiving my mistakes.
Victory.
Wow, that Yasuo just kind of 1v3 in the end. But I mean, I did my job in the end. I was sitting back, I was just playing safe. And you know, even though they dove onto me in the back line, you know, I did fine, to be honest. 34,000 damage. Like, both Akali and Malphite tried to dive onto me in the back line, but then Yasuo was able to kill both of them. So it was like a 2-for-1 trade. You know, I'll take that any day of the week.